Newsx. Now, a major news coming in. US President Donald Trump has confirmed that an agreement with Iran has been reached and announced that he had authorized the lifting of the US naval blockade on Iranian ports linked to the Strait of Hormuz, which had been imposed in response to Tehran's control over the strategic waterway. In a in a social media post on Truth Social, Trump wrote, and I'm quoting him here: "Congratulations to all. I hereby fully authorize the toll-free opening of the Strait of Hormuz, and simultaneously herewith authorize the immediate removal of the United States naval blockade." Washington had previously indicated that it would begin easing restrictions on Iranian ports as shipping resumed through the strait. United States has also signaled a willingness to relax sanctions, allowing Iran to increase oil exports and support its struggling economy. In fact, the social media post also states the fact that Trump is now going to be signing a peace deal with Iran. Trump congratulated all parties involved and announced that what he described as a full authorization of the toll-free opening of the Strait of Hormuz. He also said that he ordered the immediate removal of the United States naval blockade, adding that ships across the world should resume movement through the region, stating, and I'm quoting him here, "Let the oil flow." This is a major shift in maritime and energy-related restrictions in the Gulf region. Now, Trump has announced that the US and Iran have reached a deal which is scheduled to be signed on the 19th of June. I have with me Sanjeev Srivastava, who is a foreign affairs expert. Mr. Srivastava, what is your first reaction to this final agreement that has been reached by the US? Do you think it's going to stay, or do you think it is again something that will have a lot of tussle from both US and Iran? Yes.
Well, first of all, a very good morning to you. Good morning to all the viewers. I think it's a very welcome development. What President Trump has announced, that an understanding has been reached with Iran to have this Strait of Hormuz open, and United States of America is also going to lift its naval blockade of Iran, and this kind of this development, which President Trump has announced, will certainly pave way for establishing a long-lasting peace, and it is expected that this understanding with this memorandum of understanding will be signed on June 19 in Switzerland, and that is what is also being reported. And if that happens, obviously it will be a very big sigh of relief for the entire international community, and everyone should welcome this development. And I think it's a very constructive development. Having said that, I believe that we will have to wait and see that what are the text of this final agreement, which is going to be announced. What is the nature of this entire agreement? Whether it is in only form of memorandum of understanding or a peace deal has arrived at. So I think we'll have to wait and see that what kind of a final document is going to be signed in Switzerland in the next few days. And but this announcement with regard to Strait of Hormuz reopening, and also United States of America's announcement to lift its naval blockade, it's a very constructive, very welcome development. And I think entire world was looking for this kind of a development for very, very long, and entire all responsible nations of the world were pushing for this kind of agreement, where the Strait of Hormuz gets reopened, and the toll-free freedom of navigation is restored in the Strait of Hormuz. That was very much expected, and I think it's a very constructive development. It's a good morning, certainly, for the whole world.
All right, Mr. Srivastava, please stay on with us as I move on to this next breaking. Iran's Supreme National Security Council has now issued a statement